Welcome to The Scoop, where small changes lead to big results. I'm Rachel, a registered dietitian and a mom on a mission to make nutrition simple, practical, and actually doable. Whether it's decoding labels, busting food myths, or sharing easy wellness wins, this is your space to get real answers that fit real life. So let's dive into today's episode and take one more step toward feeling your best. Any and all opinions and views shared by hosts and guests on this podcast are the speaker's own and do not represent the views of Live It Up or its affiliates or parent company. Hey guys, welcome back to The Scoop, serving you straight nutrition talk, one scoop at a time. Today, we're talking greens powders. So greens powders are everywhere. Some are backed by celebrities. Others claim to detox your body, improve vitality. They might have an alkalizing effect. But here's the truth. Many greens powders on the market don't live up to the hype, or they may not be meeting your needs. Some are not third-party tested for contaminants. And many hide behind flashy labels and they have ineffective doses. So today I want to pull back the curtain. I'll show you how to spot a quality greens powder, one that can genuinely support your health. I'll explain why Live It Up Super Greens is the formula I stand behind, and not just because I am their chief dietitian, but rather because it's one of the very few that actually delivers on what it promises. It's clean, it's streamlined, and has really high quality and safety standards. I'm Rachel, Chief Registered Dietitian for Live It Up, and I'm here to help you eat smarter, live better, and feel your best. So let's start with the reality check. Supplements are not FDA approved before they hit the market. That means anyone can throw together a powder, slap a label on it, and start to sell it. Back in 2016, when greens powders were really starting to hit the market, consumer labs tested many of the products and found some had heavy metals in them. A more recent test that a smaller amount have some lead in them, but testing did come back much cleaner, which is great news. So many powders brag about 50 plus ingredients, but we don't really know if they have effective dosing in many of them, or if the other supplements in their formulas really do anything for us. And that's the problem, because the goal is to improve health, right? How do we know what's having an impact if we really can't determine what's in the product? So where can greens powders actually help? They really help for most people with nutrient shortfalls. Many of them can fill common nutrient gaps and inadequacies. Maybe someone's having trouble getting enough iron or folate, iodine, magnesium, vitamin A, fiber, antioxidants. Many greens powders will have these, but not all of them. In fact, many Americans aren't meeting most of their nutrient needs from food alone because the typical diet here in the US is just so full of nutrient poor foods and processed foods. It's really low in vegetable intake too. So just 1 out of 9 people actually get enough vegetables. Some greens powders, if they did it right, can help increase your total vegetable and plant intake. Because just to remind you, our goal as adults is to get at least 3 cups of veggies every day, 2 cups of fruit, and that's just a minimum. That's just to hit your minimum needs. Some of them help with digestion. So if the formula has enough probiotics, fiber, digestive enzymes, enough plants, it can help support digestion and gut health. Plus, a healthy gut also supports healthy immune function. Some greens powders can also support energy and immunity. Both your energy production pathways as well as your immune system need a variety of vitamins and minerals to function optimally. So a well-balanced green powder can help bridge this gap as well. Again, that's exactly why I helped develop Live It Up Super Greens. We wanted to make sure that we have enough of things, that it actually meets people's expectations and needs. First and foremost, we did the testing, and Super Greens contains 3 cups of vegetables per scoop. It's pretty freaking phenomenal. 3 cups. I literally took all of our ingredients and dehydrated them in the amount in 1 scoop, and I measured it out, and it was a very awesome process to find out that our greens actually lives up to that standard. Supergreens is also third-party tested for purity and potency. We test for heavy metals and pesticides, herbicides, microbes, allergens. It's also produced in a good manufacturing processes facility, so GMP certified. And these facilities are regulated by the FDA. It's made with all organic vegetables. It has 5 billion CFU probiotics, 3 plant-based digestive enzymes, 3 grams of fiber, including prebiotic fiber. And it contains over 20 naturally derived vitamins and minerals. So that means we don't add synthetic ones. This is important to us. We want to be the best greens powder, and that means that we carry over vitamins and minerals from the plants that are naturally in the plants and the fiber that's naturally in the plants into the formula. There's a lot of greens powders out there that they don't list the micronutrients they have in them, or maybe they just list 2 or 3. Maybe they don't have any fiber, and that makes you curious. How are they processed? Do they have enough plants to transfer over nutrients? So you really need to be a nutrition sleuth and really look at the supplement facts panel to understand what you're getting. And what we are really proud of is that every flavor is certified natural. There's nothing synthetic, no artificial ingredients or sweeteners. And for us, that's important. This is a really important part of why we are so proud of our product. So let's clear up some myths about greens powders. Myth number 1 scoop equals a salad. This is fiction. Nothing's going to replace real vegetables. Nothing. I will always be pushing my clients and you to get more veggies all day, every day. But again, a scoop of super greens helps cover some gaps when your life gets busy. I have days when I work and the chores and the errands and the kids and the sports, and this means that like healthy eating kind of gets put on the back burner. So, for me, taking it is really more about insurance, and it's about like closing those gaps. Myth number 2, more ingredients means it's better. This is just not true. Live it up. Super Greens has fewer. They're well dosed. And they're not just filler dust. So when a product tries to pack too many ingredients into one small scoop, less of each one can fit, which means many may not be effectively dosed. So when you see something that has like more than 90 ingredients in one scoop, like how do you even fit an effective dose of any of that in one scoop? If it's all supplements, they're adding all these, which is fine because some greens powders are they act more like a multivitamin. So they add a lot of vitamins and minerals to their product so that you are getting more micronutrients. They're not all from the plants, but that also takes up a lot of space. And a lot of them add fiber, like fiber supplements versus getting the fiber from the plants. Again, that's taking up space. So if you're taking up all this space, like how much plants are actually in there? You just have to be really curious. You have to do your own research. Myth number 3, all powders are safe. This is fiction. Without third-party testing, you can't be sure. Again, we make sure ours is third-party tested for heavy metals, contaminants, microbes, herbicides, allergens, so you can actually trust what you're putting in your body. So if you're going to get a greens powder and you're looking all over, just make sure you see third-party testing. That's going to be a really important factor. And that goes for all supplements, all right? Any supplement you get, you want to make sure it either has the USP symbol on it or it is third-party tested or both. Myth number 4, powders are just hype. So fiction. Yes, a bad powder, absolutely hype. A good one can be smart insurance. And remember that everyone has different health needs and different goals. So a greens powder that is right for one person may not be right for the next person. Find one that's right for you. All right, I want you to kind of think about, we're going to go through the beginner, intermediate, advanced phases of using it wisely and making sure you're getting enough plants. So for beginner, you want to aim for 5 servings of vegetables and fruits daily. And use super greens or whatever greens you find that is a good fit for your needs as your backup, not as your crutch, right? It's called a supplement for a reason. It's going to supplement your diet. See how your body responds. Remember that taking any new product, especially one with fiber and probiotics, will cause or may cause some transient bloating as your body adjusts. This is usually short term, if it happens at all. But if your symptoms last longer than a few weeks, it's possible that the supplement is not right for you. All right. And at that point, you might want to put it down and try something else. Intermediate, add 1 scoop into your morning routine. You can add it into water, you can add it into smoothie, you can add it to cow's milk, or even plant-based milk. Find the best way that helps you keep your nutritional habits easy and consistent, all right? Listen, supplements only work their best, and I'm talking about most supplements, if they are taken consistently, whether it's greens powders, whether it is specific vitamins or minerals to fill certain needs. Maybe you are iron deficient, taking iron, as prescribed, whether that is daily or a couple times a week, is so important to manage your micronutrient levels. So if morning time is not going to be consistent for you, take it in the evening. You want to find the time where you're going to be the most consistent. And advanced is pairing your greens powder, like super greens, with a balanced diet. So what you want to do is keep adding to your goals every week. Maybe try to get veggies at dinner at least 3 times per week, and then aim higher once you achieve that. Make sure you're meeting your protein needs. Get the healthy fats from fatty fish, avocado, olive oil, nuts, and seeds. With consistency, habits become easier. There's still work, and we still may slip backwards sometimes when life gets the best of us. But nutrition is not an all or nothing proposition. You have to be flexible. Flexibility is critical for you to get back on track if you slip backwards. You're not a failure, you're human. We are aiming for progress, not perfection. Eventually, these habits become part of a system that supports your energy, digestion, long-term health. The bottom line is this: not all greens powders are created equal. Some are loud marketing, others fall short in effectiveness. Some have ingredients and fillers that we just don't need. And that's why I wanted to work with the Live It Up team. They care about their customers. They care about their product safety. They really strive to be transparent. And all of these things are things that I value really highly. And maybe you do too. And maybe you find this value in another product. I want you to feel really good and really comfortable about what you choose so that you can be the most consistent. Let me know if you have questions. The greens powder market is vast. There are so many choices. But if this was helpful, and if you'd like to give Live It Up Super Greens a try, click the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe because, again, next week, we're going to continue tackling the myths that surround food so that you can cut through the BS, eat to feel your best, and I want you to go out there and have a fabulous day.